Hey guys, this is another run of mine on Act 3 Interlude in DFFOO Global. This run is mainly going to be an auto plus run. There's really only one turn when I had manual inputs, and that's right before I enter into Warrior of Light's Force time. Beyond that, starting from turn 1, as you can see, you can just toggle auto plus on and just let the AI do the work for you. In all honesty, you can probably use the same party and just do a 100% auto plus run. But the reason why I wanted to have the one manual turn is I actually wanted to abuse the counter whirl mechanics on this stage. What is the counter whirl mechanics? Well, there are two times during the fight where both bosses will enter into a defensive posture. The first when they hit 89% health, and the second when they hit 39% health. When they enter into defensive posture, they get a blue aura, and on top of a little bit of boost on their stats, while they are buffed with blue aura, they also will counter attack any elemental attack that you do except for fire element, and their counter attack is called Counter Whirl. Why do we want Counter Whirl to trigger? Well, for one thing, Counter Whirl will instant break your entire party, and as you know, when you are broken, you get delayed by one turn. Counter Whirl also delays all party members by one turn, which in effect, each time they use Counter Whirl, you will be delayed by 2 turns. This is actually beneficial for you if you're using an off-turn strategy, because as you know, when you are using an off-turn comp, the lesser turns that you take in force time, the longer your force time lasts. So to abuse Counter Whirl, what I did is give Warrior of Light a Xande LD call so that he can trigger the Dark Party Enchant, and this will allow you to always trigger Counter Whirl anytime you attack. The delay is pretty significant because both bosses will use Counter Whirl, and each boss will delay you by 2 turns, so each time they counter you, you get delayed by 4 turns in total. On top of that, Counter Whirl will also of course be absorbed by Warrior of Light's Brave Shields, and that will give you a bonus plus 40% during his force time. So you actually benefit quite a lot for Counter Whirl, and because you are shielded by Warrior of Light, you don't really have to worry about any HP damage, you will never be taking any. So in effect, Counter Whirl actually helps you more than it hurts you, and I kind of find that very interesting and fun. To me, it's always very, I don't know, hilarious where you can turn the enemy's attacks around them. I'm about to hit 100% force gauge and I want to do that on this turn, so I decided to just use all of the Xande call here. I did make a small mistake because even after both calls, I'm still shy a little bit from 100%, so I had to burn one Warrior of Light's additional ability, unfortunately, to hit force gauge or hit force time here. This leads to 1 turn lesser for the BT Aura and Xande LD call, but it is still more than enough to close off the fight. The timing of using the Xande LD call here is also quite nice because the bosses have just entered into the defensive posture and you can see the blue aura. So this is the Counter Whirl attack, and you can see that it is quite a significant delay across the entire party, and you do get the nice plus 40% force gauge bonus as well. With regards to the call ability that you set, the best would be either a Holy or Dark Enchant, because from 30% onwards of the enemy's force gauge, they will absorb all elements except Holy and Dark. Only when they go past 80% force gauge do they also absorb Holy and Dark, but since I've entered force time here and they are only at 68%, this means that Holy and Dark will not be absorbed, but will still trigger the Counter Whirl Slash ability. Because of that, I decided to just go with the Xande LD call. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Minwu LD call will also provide the entire party with Holy Enchant. I don't recommend to use another elemental enchant because if your attacks get absorbed, that will also cut down on the damage that you do. From here on in, it's just sort of Cor using his preemptive slash all the way until the fight is over. Cor is particularly useful on this stage because all of the boss's attacks, well, they only have 2 attacks actually, and both of them are AoE attacks, which means that during Cor's preemptive strikes, he will always be doing double hits. At 69%, their blue aura will be dispelled, so Counter Whirl will no longer trigger. But at this point, the timing is actually quite nice because Whirl of Light gets his next turn here. He'll use his Force Echoes, which deals a lot of damage, and will push the bosses down to 39% health. And at 39% health, they will regain their defensive posture and blue aura. Counter Whirl Slash will trigger here, thank you very much. And the other boss will also trigger Counter Whirl Slash, thank you very much. This is the final turn for the Xande LD call, so after this I'll be losing my Dark Party Enchant, but I think this is really the only last delay that you actually need. And anyway, at this point you're at 99% force gauge bonus, so you don't even need the plus 40% anymore, and the bosses are dying right here. That's it for this run. As always, I hope the video has been helpful, and if you enjoyed the content, do leave a like, comment and subscribe. Really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next Shinryu fight. Bye!